That I should go so I can be there. I'll be where I'm only human. Sometimes I make me scared. Hope I don't provoke you with my fool is. Cause who's there to keep me from just turning me into cool head? Now you said that it was only one, they said it's two there. How can I trust a man when they don't even have a clue here? The truth is with all these idols in the room, Yahawah gon' consume and bring his anger up like ooh yeah. Who's the creator of the fire? Why Shemayim, death to who say he's an idol? Oh no, he's not your rival, but still they must insist and go through trial and denial. Procrastinate, they walk instead of come and jog this mile. I'm so sick of people trying to make a scene and trying to make it seem that y'all pilot. Well, he already gave me the way how to live, but instead they'd rather deny it. With these riots and giving these people the credit of changing the climate. How many times must I remind them y'all do things in its timing? If it ain't for y'all, then can you tell me what we waiting for? Ain't no meeny, miny, more, no, it's him alone. I see why they go against them, man, because they hard as stone. Maybe it's cold, they so turning froze. Give a message to my people, don't forget to flee from evil. Never know they might hold their traps, making you read a sequel about the desolation of abomination. I'm just waiting for the right time for me to say something. That I should go. I never know where my mom might take me, not for sure. How can family be around me? Yes, somehow they make me fall. I refuse to flow in and out once life. I'm not a ghost coast or a post. See my cup, it overflows. His aura pours on me like his oil hits the flow. I swear they so annoying as they pose and how they glow. They think they images can save them. Craving, paving, made it go. They know I don't pity them. Honestly, I think that I should get rid of them. And they keep envy them. You curse me 2 times if you strike. Desire come together, it's not kill again. That hatred built ends to make you feel like you don't fit in. With all these enemies around, we sure could use the best of friends. Might as well that neck is stiffer than a pin. How come every time we disagree, you gotta take offense? Never have I seen a man make a man for another sin to come again. Will he come again? Answer that no. Look how the time fly, it be coming, he's slow. Don't got time to be trying to convince you of something he said when it's already broke. But still, here we go, bro. I don't get it though. How many times did I gotta show you what they really want? Till you get involved with the one that's in charge of your soul. Y'all gotta give in, take all to the one back and solve y'all flaw. But they like, oh no, he wrong. They tryna follow a man with a cause. I don't waste my time, I'm gone. That's it.
His will is real, says PLZ Shalom, Ox, salute, emoji, G-strip, emoji. That's right. Shout out to all my spiritual warriors out here. I see y'all. His will is real, says Yah not religion, Shalom. They be around. This the real talk. That's right. That's right. His will is real. I love y'all brothers and sisters so much because y'all got a heart to serve Yah and him only. And now we get ready to bring our sister up. Thank you, sis, for being so patient. Let me bring you up. Let me stop running my big black mouth. Let me get ready to bring you up right now, beloved. She ready to bring you up. Okay. Sister Devine, I'm getting ready to add you to the stage right now.
Brother, you there?
Sister Devine, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Can you hear me loud enough? Okay. Well, you know what? I'm very humbled, brother, and I'll just let you know that my husband is remaining a silent listener today, but he is here. And what else would I say? We're going to remain video off for now. It's a timing thing, things in stages, respectfully. So with that, we are in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Are you there? Wow, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you.
Okay, and my husband is originally from Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay, great.
So we're we're here. So with that said, Mr. Real Talk, I know you're taking a leap of faith with this. I literally laid down for a nap yesterday, and I turned my iPad on and I just turned on YouTube, and you had this live chat going, and then that's how we kind of made that small connect yesterday. So again, I'm very grateful for the time here. What I would like to do, if it's okay with you, is I already read this and sang it this morning on our Sabbath, and it's spontaneous singing, and I pray and praise Yah through scripture. And interestingly enough, it's our psalm meditation for the day. So if you're okay with that, I would love everyone to agree with me, to pray and praise with me. May all creation, every tree, the wind, carry it up to the throne room of our Yah. My windows are open.
Now, before we even get started with this, I want to let y'all know I don't agree with this. It's a little lengthy. Y'all gonna have to bear with it. You know what I mean? You can put your comments in. I ain't know that, you know what I mean? I'm not being a supremacist or anything. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be order going on in here. And what y'all finna see, it's totally out of order. And y'all gonna see, I'm showing the chat to show y'all how much decorum I actually had in there, in the chat. But we know how Israelites is sometimes, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna keep my cool in here while I'm doing it. So let's get into this, and I'm gonna show today everything that this brother, Mr. Real Talk, want to say. Basically, I'm trying to project on. You know what I mean? It's common sense. Let's get to it, bro.
I would love to be out in the rain, but it's a little wet. But it's going to go from our DNA all the way. So if you're okay with that, brother, I'd like to do that.
Yes, I am. Hallelujah.
Okay, hallelujah. So I am reading from the Septuagint, ancient text, LXX, and we are in Psalms 108 in the Septuagint. Other translations would be Psalm 109 if you want to follow along. For the end, a psalm of David. For the end, a psalm of David. Oh, Almighty, pass not over my praise in silence. For the mouth of the sinner and the mouth of the crafty man have been opened against me. They have spoken against me with a crafty tongue, and they have compassed me with words of hatred and fought against me without a cause. Instead of loving me, they falsely accuse me, but I continue to pray, and they rewarded me for good and hatred for my love. You set a sinner against him, and let the accuser stand at his right hand. When he is judged, let him go forth condemned, and let his prayer become sin. Let his days be few, and let another take his office of overseer. Let his children be orphans, and his wife a widow. Let his children wander without a dwelling place and beg. And let them be cast out of their habitations. Let his creditor exact all that belongs to him, and let strangers spoil his labors. Let him have no helper, neither let there be anyone to have compassion on his fatherless children. Let his children.
Man, look, bro. I'm not finna play this whole thing, bro. This is just too much. She did this for 10 minutes straight, man. You know what I mean? And look, I really don't feel like doing this. But you're not about to tarnish my name subliminally or any other way. You're not about to get out of order. And you're not about to go out of order from what the nation's supposed to be doing. This was just an inquiry. That's all. That's all I was asking. Who is this? And is it she from the nation? As y'all, if y'all went back to this video and y'all go to the 127 mark and y'all look at those comments all the way to 137 and coming, I never disrespected her or nothing. I'm telling them the truth. She's not supposed to be doing this, bruh. You know what I mean? Now his whole intake is, oh, well, you can't tell nobody if they are Israelite. You want to sit and point fingers at me like I'm the one wrong. You like to gaslight your chat, antagonize them in situations that ain't even happening. And that's not righteous, bro. But first and foremost, before we even start this off, y'all know we got to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahawah and Yahawah alone forever and ever by saying Kaliyah, Wakabawah, Wahawah, La Yahawah, Wa Yahawah Laba. You know what I mean? Before I even start, let me take this down, bro, because I'm finna prove my point. We're gonna read an article first. Then we go get it some scriptures, of course. Let me share this real fast. All right. Let's see if I pull this up. All right, cool. All right. Now, this is an article. Not just an article either. It ain't just people saying words. It's an actual experiment from Carolyn Breckley. All right. And the title of it is To Hear or Not to Hear, Identifying Speaker Ethnicity by Auditory Clips. All right. This study investigates to what let me make sure you can see that first. Let's see. Let me blow this up just a little bit. I want to make sure y'all can see. I hope everybody out there doing good. You know what I'm saying? All right. It says this study investigates to what extent individuals are able to identify a person's ethnicity based solely on the sound of their voice, expanding on previous research demonstrating humans' relative accuracy in recognizing ethnicities by voice. This investigation aims to explore. Let me give me a second. Let me switch this. What's the name so y'all can read along. This should be better. All right. Where am I at? All right, I'm gonna start at my survey. My survey conducted with 20 participants from diverse backgrounds asked individuals to identify the ethnicity of speakers in 6 different audio clips. Results indicated that participants could identify the speaker's ethnicity with an overall accuracy of 43.3%, significantly higher than random chance, and a majority of the time. This level of accuracy went up when the guesser was from the same ethnicity group as the speaker featured in the soundbite. However, familiarity with an ethnic group did not reliably improve rates of accurate identification. These findings reflect humans' existing abilities to recognize in-group members through minimal auditorial information, reflecting the lingering effects of socialization for survival in humans. Now, you made the comment, you know what I mean, that we can't know, and I'm gonna play a couple of little timestamps too, so people can know I'm not making it up, since you can't go back and try to project like I'm trying to pick, you know what I mean, or try to be some type of racist or something, like I'm saying no nations can serve the Most High. I'm not saying none of that. There is an order that you're supposed to attend by, and y'all wasn't doing that. If your title is called, you know what I mean, crying out to y'all because of the oppressor, the moment that you hear a voice, everybody, y'all heard the beginning of this, y'all can tell automatically that this lady was not Yasharal. You know what I mean? It ain't because she ain't yo, hey, yo. It wasn't even because of that. It wasn't because she wasn't speaking with her bonnets. You can tell throughout, just because the nasal of her voice, all of that, bro. Let's read more of this, and then we're gonna get into some scriptures too, bro. Because you're not finna pass off like, you know what I'm saying, you like you these heathen Superman or something, you know what I mean? Talking about some, who are you to tell somebody they not an Israelite? I'm nobody. But even according to academic studies, this is an actual thing. You know what I mean? You can listen to someone and tell through their voice what they've been through. You can listen through their voice, and you can listen to the pain from thousands and thousands of years, the wisdom from thousands of years in their voice. What do y'all talk about? The introduction of this say, for my inquiry, I was curious about to what degree humans are able to identify another person's ethnicity by only hearing the sound of their voice. Some pre-existing research reflected that people were relatively proficient in recognizing ethnicity by voice. In one study, watch this, 85.7% of participants could correctly identify Black voices. 75.5% could correctly identify white voices. 46.9% could identify Asian voices. And that was from a whole nother study from Kushins in 2014. It's another study that asked subjects to identify race from acoustic cues from the listeners could identify a speaker's race at the rate of 60% correctness, which displayed less assured yet still affirmative findings that Kushin studies, and he was studying from another author from Walton in 1994. On a larger scale level, this research is important because it reflects the extent of the evolved socialized abilities humans possess to identify in group. My bad. In groups that we belong in, different part of our bearings than those that we consider other, and even react differently to their behavior. You hear that? That's why y'all see me. As soon as I heard her voice, you know what I mean? I'm putting up the what's the names, like, oh, hold up, wait a minute. I'm putting up the suspicious emoji. You know what I mean? It wasn't because I was being racist or I'm trying to act like I'm a Black Hebrew Israelite. Well, no, y'all acting like that because y'all act like them people in GMS and the rest of these places. Okay? Y'all sit there and y'all like, you could come in, you could come in too. You could come in, not one person, and it ain't nothing against anybody, you know what I'm saying? But we got to do better, bro. And not one person in that chat besides one sister, she was kind of, you know what I mean, on the fence of it at the same time, even said, nah, bro, right. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about, I'm not trying to say, y'all act like I was trying to cause friction and you know what I mean, some type of weird stuff or something, like I was on some board stuff for trolling or something, because I seen y'all come up with something that say Israelites cry out to Yah. Okay, I want to see what's going on. But if you doing this, you supposed to be in your mind, you supposed to be in front of the nation, and we are crying out, and the people that's in the back, they the nation and they also strangers. You got them up at front, you got them up at the front, you know what I mean, at the front of the thing. Ain't never met her before, never seen her, never heard of her. That is totally irresponsible, bro. You know what I mean? Let's stop playing games, bro, and address the spirit of what's happening on these platforms. I came to your live chat because the title said cry out to Yah. I didn't come to troll, bro. I didn't come to cause conflict. I never asked you to kick nobody out. I ain't telling you kick her off the stage. Nothing. I just said, you know, this is not in order, bro. I asked a basic scriptural question, because the moment your guest opened her mouth, her voice and her tone and the cadence, like they was talking about, bro, revealed that she was not of our nation, bro. And what you do? You got mad as hell. You flipped the whole subject, block me, acting like you gonna block me. Oh, I'm not gonna block you. I wouldn't care if you did or not, bro. You try to make it sound like I'm some type of demon or something. You want to act like you want to try to pretend I'm being racial or something. All right. Bet. Let me get this scripture real fast, man. It's people like you, the reason why we got heathens out here, you know what I mean, thinking they're going to teach the nation, thinking that they're going to come try to, I had some, and I'm on her ass too, bro. Excuse me. Let me clear my language. I'm on this other heathen too. I wasn't even on that. If y'all want to come serve the Most High, may His will be fulfilled. But y'all not gonna come up here teaching. Y'all not gonna come up here singing and you want to lead the whole thing. Now let me come up here and let me tell y'all. Let me sing to y'all. No, you want to try to tell me that we can't tell by somebody how somebody talk. All right, you tell that to these brothers right here. Judges 12. Let's start at verse 5. And the Gileadites captured the fords of Jordan against the Ephraimites. And when any of the fugitives of Ephraim said, "Let me go over," the men of Gilead said to them, "Are you an Ephraimite?" When he said no, let me make sure. When they said no, what did it say? They said to him, "Then say Shebboleth." And he said Sibboleth, for he could not pronounce it right. They can't even speak how we speak, bro. You got to have a spirit to see this, bro. And that's in that order. Our ancestors didn't check passports to see who belonged to the camp. They checked the tongue. You know what I mean? They made it made them say Shebboleth. And because they couldn't say it, they speech betrayed them, bro, right there on the spot. Don't tell me you can't tell a person who they is by the sound of their voice. That scripture right there just proved the person dialect, cadence, and they whole carry the exact footprint of their lineage, bro. But you chose to ignore that. You let a stranger sing songs of your ancestors, bro, in front of the congregation. The same ancestors who name try to wipe out the nation of Yasharal in Psalms 83. You fell it, bro. Matter of fact, you fell the whole basic test, bro. Hold on. Let me go to Leviticus real fast. You want to act like you came up here to do Yah's will, to do Yah's work, to do His ordinance and cry out and all of this. But let's look at Leviticus 10:10. You are to distinguish the holy. No, hold up. Let's start at 8. And Yahawah spoke to Aaron. And don't even try, yeah, because y'all try to gaslight, try to move goalposts. Oh, we ain't got no, now all of a sudden we ain't got no priest because it say Aaron. Don't play games now. And Yahweh spoke to Aaron saying, drink no wine or strong drink, you or your sons with you. When you go into the tent of meeting, lest you die, it shall be a statute forever throughout your generations. You are to distinguish between holy and the common. Let's stop right there real fast. This is a mandation, bro, that anybody handling the things of Yahweh must distinguish between the holy and the common, the set apart people and the Gayawam, the nations. Somebody else try to make a point like Gentile nation, Gentile and heathen. And I used to be on that mindset too. But when more I get into the language, you don't see no separation of word when you go into the word heathen and Gentile in the scriptures, according to the language, not according to transliteration in English that we speak today, but according to the language itself. Gentile, nation, or Gentile and heathen, they're the same thing. There are people that are outside of the covenant. There are people that are not of your nation. So you want to say stranger, heathen, Gentile, it don't matter, bro. Okay, I could say, okay, maybe heathen is a more, you know what I mean, up for up, you know, kind of triggering, you know what I'm saying? I get it, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm not making this up. You supposed to distinguish between that and between the unclean and the clean. You know what I mean? This is not, I'm not trying to make it seem like, and don't ever, you people don't ever try to switch my words around. Y'all are liars, bro. And this is the only reason why I'm even coming up here doing this, bro. Don't try to make it seem like I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going against the scriptures. I'm trying to break y'all little cry out to Yah, which he ain't hearing in the first, man, bro. Anyway, verse 11, bro. And you are to, let me finish this. You are to distinguish between the holy and the common, and between the unclean and the clean. And you are to teach the people of Yasharal all the statutes that Yahweh has spoken to them by Mashah. All right. So if a stranger refuse, listen, hold up, wait a minute. Let me see if I can find this real fast. I think it's like 151 or something like that. Let me see. Because if a stranger, you know what I mean, refuse to tell you who they are, shouldn't that automatically tell you, you know what I'm saying, they not your people? Huh? Let me see. Is this it? I think it's like right here. Let me see this. Let me share this real fast. Share this one instead. All right. Let me make sure the sound on. I don't think the sound on. Hold on. Y'all give me a second. Can y'all hear this? Y'all probably couldn't hear that. Hold on. Give me a quick second, y'all. Get up out of here. Here you go. All right. Just sharing. Oh, that's weird. Like that set up. All right, hold on. Here we go. All right, y'all listen to this.
As a nation, we can't even cry out because people ain't here worried about whether you're Israelite or not. And I definitely understand that. That's why I'm not going to cut them and I'm not going to cut you. I'm going to do what's supposed to be done. And I'm going to give you a chance right now, Sister Devine, to address the Israelite brothers and sisters in the live chat so they can hear it from your mouth, because I'm just gathering, right? I'm gathering that people want me to vouch for you being an Israelite or being something like that. I meant you online just like I meant a lot of other brothers and sisters online. In fact, I meant you, it was yesterday, I want to say. So to satisfy the chat and the family and to satisfy Yah, because how can we go to Yah and cry out when we got dissension right here? If you're going to cry out to Yah, we all got to be on one accord. And we can't be on one accord. People are not even thinking about crying out to Yah. They want to know what's up with you, Sister Davina. So because I'm facilitating this, I have to turn the floor over to you if you're willing. How would you like to speak to the chat or speak to the nation, should I say? Because you're not just speaking to the live chat. This channel is an Old Testament only channel, Tanakh only channel, Torah only channel. So you're speaking to the whole nation of Israel. Sister Davina, I brought you up here, so I'm going to respect you, and I'm going to give you a chance to speak to the nation of Israel. Are you still here?
Yeah, Mr. Real Talk, we are still here, and this is all I'm going to say to the chat. You can say whatever you want to say. You can judge us according to how you want to judge us. That's something that everybody needs to do. If you want to say I'm a heathen, that's fine. I'm not going to argue. If you want to say that I'm on the up, you can say that as well. I have no time to argue with people about how they view me. If you want to view me in a negative light, that's fine. I'm not going to argue with you about that. If you want to be skeptical, that's fine as well. But judge based on what you hear, not just getting into your feelings about, you know, what you think we are or how you choose to view us. That's fine. The most I'm going to say to people, we have access to Yah. We can pray to him to ask for discernment, which is very important at this time. And unfortunately, yes, there are a lot of people who are pretenders who want to slip themselves in.
Now, just answer me something, bro. Did this lady answer the question? And that should bring more suspicion. So, brother, you over here taking up for her. You doubled down on the video. I was just asking you, could I come and plead my case? You ignored my comments, and then the next 2 days later, you come with this big rant like I did something wrong. Got people in the chat changing their minds. They thought I did something, and all this weird stuff, bro. And the whole time, you really guilty now because she couldn't even tell us who she was. You know what I mean? She couldn't even tell us. So now what we supposed to do with that? We still supposed to be like, all right, it's cool. Okay, I brought it up. So what? If I brought it up and she said, yeah, I'm an Israelite, okay, it just would have been dropped. I still would be like, yeah, okay, whatever. But you know what I mean? But according to even academic studies, people can, you know what I mean? No, they can figure out, if they can tell who a person is ethnically, where their background come from. So you full of crap, brother. Let's go to Numbers 1 and 17 through 18, bro. Moses and Aaron took these men whom had been named on the first day in the second month. They assembled the whole congregation together. Listen to this, who registered themselves by clans. Okay? By clans. I think I wouldn't even look at the comments like about where that video was playing. I just read a comment from Sister X, and she had said something about, where is this at? Is this it? When you read the commandments, only certain tribes could hold certain offices. The Psalms wouldn't have been accessible to everyone, even within our nation. Boom, there you go. That remind me of this right here. It say who register themselves by clans, by fathers' houses, according to the number of names, from 20 years old upward, head by head, bruh. You know what I'm saying? My bad, y'all. I ain't even reading the comments like I'm gonna read them in a. Y'all can drop them. You know what I mean? I just don't want to get sidetracked with the fact I'm finna nip this in the bud because listen. Let me tell you, the other heathens watching. Let me tell y'all something. I am not these Israelites that y'all gonna come teach nothing to. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's wrong with y'all. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all allow these people to come hold the Torah. And then they want to come tell you Psalms fake, Ezra fake, Nehemiah fake. Why you ain't going in on this lady? Because she got you backed up in the corner, not me. And you know who I'm talking about, Mr. Real Talk. She ain't, and if you listening, lady, you not off the hook either. You and your little, it's a second temple idolatry, stands and all that. That's dead in the water. Now you finna make me have to come and show Israelites this is true, this is true, these is true. We actually came from here. All you people talk about this the land, this the land. If this the land, then why we should not have no records at all stating that before we was on the arrival of us being in West Africa, it should be nobody saying we actually know that them people came from the Levant. Y'all better shut up talking to me, man. Go find y'all somebody else to play with and go keep talking about that idol. That's what y'all do. Stay in your safe zone. You're not even ready for me. Talking about somebody spiritually immature. Shut up talking to me, bro. Look at this article real fast. This other one, man. But, you know, you don't even care about order, bro. Not at all. You don't care about order. Let me get this other little piece. You care about the crowd, the crowd, man. You surround yourself with people who was unlearned. All your people in the chat, most of them people unlearned, bro. And they get tripped up by your sensationalism. People who throw sneak disses around because they don't know the law, but they keep throwing out the law. I told y'all before I went on my whole disappearing hiatus thing. I've been telling y'all about partiality. Ain't that part of Leviticus 19:15? Huh? Y'all favoring questionable strangers over a real keeper, bro. Y'all are crazy, bro. Y'all weird, bro. I ain't even looking. Hold on. That's out of order. And y'all wonder why these people do not respect us. That's why they don't respect us, bro. Let's look at this article right here. Okay. This is from PubMed. This is official documents, okay? Speaker race identification form acoustic cues in the vocal sound. Hold on, before I even go to that, man. Hold on. Before I even go to that, let me go to this other video that you did, bro. The video after, because you decided you wanted to wait 2 days later, bro, and then come tweak out. I am effing pissed. Da. Bro, you an actor, bro. And everybody around you that listen to you, bro, yeah, Mr. Real Talk. Y'all bugged out, bro. Y'all don't even be knowing what y'all be talking about half the time. just like the Most High, the Most High said he was gonna do it. And anyway, you don't even know what you talk about. Y'all don't even know what y'all talking about, bro. And I'm not saying that to diss y'all or anything. It's just y'all spend y'all time worshiping man. Y'all spend y'all time being yes men. You don't take the time out to analyze stuff yourself. You go against the same people that's really out here trying to serve the same God that you say that you worship. What? Let me play this, man. You finna sit here and go crazy. Then you gonna debunk your own self. Hold on. Now y'all hear that, right? Every time this is how you could tell. This is how you could tell when people just want people to show up. You're gonna see later on in his other video, after he go on this whole rampage, you know what I mean, subliminally shooting shots at me and the sister. After he get done acting the crazy fool, you know what I mean? Now we done with this. I'm sitting there asking him, bro, can I come up? Can I come up and plead my case? That's all. It's people in there saying, hey, can you send them the link? One of them, the same people that seen me saying, let me hop on. All of a sudden, he want to hop on. Oh, people don't want to get on and this and this and that. Da. You were, man, shut up, bro. Y'all be just projecting stuff, bro. That's all y'all do. You know what I mean? Don't try to come to me, try to tell me that I don't know how that the nation of Yasharal cannot have discernment. What is that? Proverbs 18 and 15 about having discernment. You don't sit here and try to tell me that the nation of Yasharal can't have discernment enough to know who they talking to and if they got an outsider around them. You full of crap, bro. But y'all listen to this. Oh, hold on. That's what I was gonna say, bro. You just want anybody to agree with you. That's it. You good as long as you agree. Now, when we first played it, I love my brother. This is now all of a sudden, because once again, like in 2023, 2024, when I just was trying to warn the people, hey, it's cool for people to want to serve the Most High, that ain't Yasharal, but they can't be trying to say that they Israelites and they can't be teaching. Y'all still got mad at me. It's like the same thing. You would think y'all would grow, but you want to throw around baby tantrums, act like everybody babies. You the baby. Everybody over there on that channel, bro. Y'all don't have, man, listen, I ain't even trying to, cause y'all, I'm not being disrespectful. This is real love, bro. But you mad because, and to be honest with you, I promise you, I was my witness, bro. I was somewhere making money. I was somewhere literally minding my business, a real business, cleaning something. I wasn't even watching this video. So why you throwing the subliminal? I know you're watching it. I wasn't watching it. I didn't even think that you would have that mind frame to even go and double down on that like that. You literally project all of this. Only reason why I said I'm here in the first place, because you're not going to spiritually or any other type of way try to defame me, and people see me and see me over here. Okay, he shouted out him and he made this comment. Oh, he just like the red. You're not going to try to do that. You a liar, bro. And you know what? That go for any of you people, bro. I don't care who you is. And I didn't leave, and I left after you ain't give me the check. I left your other video. You know why? Because I'm not finna, y'all people got this Christian mindset. You up in the chat, throw fire emojis. I know we just got into it, but throw fire emojis. And all of these robots, they throwing fire emojis. Like this brother just didn't deflect from the fact that there is a suspicious person up here, and on top of that, you failing at your leadership skills, because you as a leader, you're not supposed to just what kind of I don't care who. Listen, bro. The bit I run. Thank you, Yahawah. Yahawah is allowing me to start off my own cleaning business. I ain't even been bringing that stuff out, bro. I will be damned if I get big enough and put somebody in management or over my business while I'm gone, and I don't know. I don't care if they say anything, but I don't know if they know what they talking about. I don't know if they have a background in this field. You got to sit back. I thank you for your initiative, but you got to sit back for a minute. You're not gonna try to make it seem like I'm one of them Israelites that's dumb, stupid, and don't know that you can't. You talk about some color of the skin. Ain't nobody said, "Oh, she white." I said, "Is she a heathen?" If she is, then this is out of order. Y'all are crying out to Yah. Do y'all not get it? Do y'all not take him serious? Crazy ass. Let me get back to this, bro. I'm yeah. And don't think I'm done with you. You finna get these scriptures too with my baby butt. Bruh, all this is just for content for you. You really don't care about this, bro. You really, really, really don't. You talking about some, do you think I wanted to? It was 2 days later. You act like within them days, I left a comment or I did a video, I did a post or something. I didn't do none of that. This is what you need to do. You need to learn. Look, just like Sis said, we have to learn how to just stand on Yah's commandments, nothing else. If you would know the commandments, you all up in Enoch and all of these other books. And I understand why, because you can't read them. When you read them, you can't tell, damn, them is not our people. You don't have no discernment. You can't just stick to the laws, statutes, and commandments that Yahawah put in front of us and the prophets. No, we got to go everywhere else. That's why you stuck right now. That's why you can't tell, or you don't even have the fortitude to you know, as a leader, even if it was my channel, and I just let somebody randomly up. First of all, you admitted that you don't even know her. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you admitted that you don't even know her. Oh, all right, bet. Cool. I appreciate it. Thanks. It's cool. He really wasn't saying nothing. It's only like a minute. It was only like a minute. I'll run it back. But you know what I'm saying? I wonder why they did that. You know what I'm saying? Could y'all hear that video? Or oh no. But let me get out of it again, I guess. I haven't been on StreamYard for a minute, so I don't know what kind of new things they got going on. Maybe it's a new setup. Every time you stop it, you gotta start it back up. I don't know. But you're not finna do that to me, bruh. And you wrong for that, bruh. Anyway, let me get back to this.
Hell is going on around here, acting like a spiritual.
Y'all hear that?
You know what? And that's my fault for thinking that we were beyond stuff like that. Because clearly we're not. The nation has a lot of self-reflecting to do, a lot of work to do. And you know what? That's why it's quiet as hell in this live chat. We got 7 people in here. Ain't nobody saying nothing. You know why? Because they don't want to say nothing, because there's some people in here right now with egg on their face. And they were hasty to speak. That's what's wrong with the nation. And I ain't talking to one person out there. This is a problem nationwide. Grow the hell up. All right? And understand when you got to humble yourself down. You think I wanted to come on here and have to tell y'all this? Do you think I wanted to come on here and have to tell y'all this? Huh? Of course not. And the only reason why I held my peace Saturday night, because I could not believe, I wanted to see, first of all, I couldn't believe that y'all were acting like that, because I thought that you were more spiritually mature than that, which I was dead ass wrong, because you showed your spiritual maturity. You showed it. And with the consistency wanting to force the issue, the Israelite. You can't prove she's an Israelite. You can't prove she's a heathen. Not to me, you can't. And you can't prove it to no one else, too.
That's his problem right there. Not to me, you can't. Now I just brought up something that showed the percentage of how people actually can. Right? So now what you got to say? And on top of that, let's go to this real fast. Damn, did I just delete that mug? Let's go to this real fast. Hold on. Let me share this. Because you're going to stop this, bro. You're going to sitting there lying and saying stuff that ain't true. You talk about we don't know. We can't just have discernment, and we don't know if somebody an Israelite or not. Are you serious, bro? Now, this is from PubMed, a speaker race identification from acoustic cues in the vocal signal, right? It's a 1 second acoustic samples were extracted from the mid portion of sustained A vowels produced by 50 black and 50 white adult males. Each vowel sample from a black subject was randomly paired with the sample from a white subject from the tape recorded samples alone. Both expert and naive listeners could determine the race of the speaker with what? 60% accuracy. Well, not everybody can. Majority rules, pal. The accuracy of race identification was independent of the listener's own race, sex, or listening experience. So when I'm up there asking and inquiring, is this an Israelite? I want to know, because if it is, we need to stop, pump the brakes. And if it was me, I would have just been like, thank you for being on the channel. You know what I mean? May y'all be glorified for you finding the truth. Go and spread it to your people. But for now, you know what I'm saying? You're a newcomer, you can sit in the back. We're gonna do this. You know what I mean? No, you can't do that. You gotta go in, like you always do, go and defend the stuff that go against the Most High, bro. And it's the reason why, even at times, if I go on your live, I won't say nothing, because the first time, because you always got something, you always doing something that somebody can't correct, bro. And then you got these people out here that know you wrong, but they wrong too. And they thinking, man, listen, bro, all y'all people are the reason why the Israelites getting so much hell given to them right now, bro. We can't even find a break. You can't even find a break. It's almost you have to have a strong mind to be an Israelite because y'all so bugged out. You got people with so many doctrines. People don't know what to believe. People don't know who telling the truth. Now I'm giving you sources and scripture, bro. How you gonna fight that? And when it comes to the next time y'all see me up here, it's gonna be history and scriptures. No articles, it'll be scriptures and history, real life history. Quit playing with the nation, acting like, you know what I mean, we subject to these people. They say the accuracy of race identification and independent of the listener's own race, sex, or listening experience, and acoustic analysis of the samples revealed that although within ranges reported by previous studies of normal voices, the black speakers had greater frequency perturbation, significantly greater amplitude perturbation, and a significantly lower harmonics to noise ratio than did the white speakers. So don't tell me a person of Yasharal, a descendant of the nation of Yasharal, don't tell me that I can't be on a phone call and know if this is my people or not. Y'all ever seen that that video from Key and what's his name? Key and Peele? Was that Jordan? Whatever his name is, Key and Peele. You know what I mean? From the Saturday Night, whatever it was from. You remember that one skit that they had where it was a brother. They of course they both brothers, but one of them was like some type of telecom or something like that, or customer assistance, and he was talking to him, and then they got the subtitles like, is he black? Is he a brother? You know what I mean? They even show you with throughout all of this satire and demonic comedy and all of this stuff the truth, but still y'all still don't want to look at it. You sit there looking, try to tell me I can't. The title poster say Israelites crying out to Yah for our oppressor from you know what I mean, because of our oppressor. It don't say crying out to Yah with our oppressor. You know what I mean? Anyway, let me finish this off. Because there were no significant differences in the mean fundamental frequency on formant structure of the voice samples, it's likely that the listeners relied on differences in spectral noise to discriminate the black and white speakers. So this is a whole nother study from people, you know what I mean, showing that you can literally so I wasn't wrong, I wasn't tripping, I wasn't trolling, I wasn't doing none of that. Y'all bull crapping and y'all liars, bro. I warned you about this partiality. I've been warned y'all about partiality. You know what I mean? And even that when it went completely left, just like I said it would right now. Now you doing it again. That's crazy, bro. All right, let me go back to this. What's the name, bro? All right, it should be playing.
But the nation of Israel, see, here's the lack of spiritual maturity, right? That goo gaga bullshit. You think that you can look at a nigga and tell whether or not he's an Israelite. See, you got a problem. You got a problem. You think that you can look at somebody, oh, he's an Israelite. Wrong. You think that you can, oh, you didn't even see Sister Devine. None of you saw her. So why all the complaint about whether or not she's an Israelite? Now I'm gonna pause the line. I'm gonna pause the shofar for a second.
It is no measure of sanity to be well adjusted.
Sheesh, ad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Ad boys. That's crazy, bro. Hold on, let me read some of these comments, man. Hey, peace. Benny, what's good with it, buddy? What's good, man? It's crazy stuff, bro. Hey, sister, Yashara said, it's not like anybody is being prejudiced or anything. We know what the scriptures say about strangers. If you just coming around, of course, we will want you. We want to know who you are and if you were sincere. That's exactly my point, man. I don't care if she was Israelite to the point that like, oh no, this is my God. You can't have him. You off him. It's not like that. That is not that's not what this is. But you sitting there trying to make you singing songs. You know what I mean? You ain't never heard of you. We don't know you. People acting like they us in the first place. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm the bad guy because I'm asking a secure question. It's supposed to be for the security of the nation to protect y'all's spirit, bro. But no, because but the thing is, you got reproved, you got reproved and corrected without me saying you, and then guess what you did? A couple days later, you went straight off the Richter scale, bro. That's what happened. And Benny, tell your wife you said shalom. You and the family, bro. Straight up. Sister X said, another way of handling keeping the Torah that Yah gave us is by asking two questions. Are you a Levite? Are you a Levitical priest? Then certain sons of Levi had certain offices. Exactly, bro. So at any moment that they did that, they be like, no, who are you to try to, what right do you have to try to say he's not a Levite? What is it that do it say in Judges 12 and 6? Do it say and the Gileadites got into it and said, why art thou questioning if he a Ephraimite? No, it don't say that, bro. So get it. So stop that foolishness, man. Now you said I'm about to show you how off the Richter scale is. You full of crap. Let me make sure this up here.
Out to y'all. I know it ain't many of you, but to the ones that do, put a fire emoji in the chat and we will move forward. If we're going to cry out, every other comment that comes in, ignore you. I'm not angry at you. I'm not going to block you. If I was angry at you, I would block you. I would do how a lot of y'all do and just stop talking to people. We ain't doing that. But this is a teachable and learnable moment. A lot of y'all need to grow the hell up out there. You need to grow the hell up right now.
Y'all hold on real fast. Am I back on? Somebody tell me if I'm back on, bro. My computer just started glitching. That's why I ain't been able to get on and stuff. You know what I mean? Let me try this again. Let me go back to this stupid timestamp, bro. You over here tripping, bro. And then I just can't believe I just don't understand how you sit there and throw the word spiritually immature and baby and all of this around, bro. And your chat allow you to play with their emotions constantly. You know what I mean? Malak Shanaquan was good. Bro said COINTEL. intentionally or not. Yes. You know what? That's wild. You said I know somebody else that said, you know what? I think I'm just going. I think he an agent. Hey, I don't know. I'm not saying it, but I just don't understand how a person of this nature, bruh, can be this like blatantly like, I don't know, out there, man. You know what I mean? And this not a defaming video. This ain't about like, this ain't no beef or anything. This is about clearing my name up. And apparently you people need to know the difference between heathens clinging and cleaving to us and leading us like y'all do, like y'all, you know what I mean? Like y'all allowing to happen. And it's not cool, bro. And all you people in the chat that didn't say nothing and try to ride it out like, oh well, look at this. Y'all see this? This is not cool, bro. And I don't care. I don't care who see this. I don't care who. I'm not calling no what is that called? No specific people out, but y'all doing this. Look, it's cool, bro. You got it. I can't even state my concerns on the nation. Here go people. These are our people, bro. These people that some of these people here I have respect for, bro. And y'all sitting here trying to make it seem like this man not projecting as if I came and I ruined the show because I'm asking a question about our people. Is this person our people or not? After you do all this rant that you about to do, you want fire emojis. That is not sincere, my guy. Let me get to this. I hope y'all can hear this.
We don't.
Mr. Real Talk, don't be like, no, don't, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Hanaya, you shouldn't even have to put fair use, but hey, you never know, bro. Yeah, I guess you're right. Let me put this up real fast, man. You never know. But some people, their hands is in a pot. So you probably got to play with certain rules, you know what I mean? I hope I ain't get copyrighted for an ad. Y'all better realize, bro. See, and this is the problem. As long as Israelites get to spin narratives, as long as they get to say, well, the Most High said this, and take it out of context, this type of stuff always gonna go on. Where did who was that? I think it was I don't got that timestamp, bro. I don't think so. But I do remember the scripture here that he was trying to mention. I think it was Leviticus 19. Hold on. Let me look at this real fast. Leviticus, I think it was 19 and and 33, right? It's a let me pull this up real fast for y'all before I get back to this video. Leviticus 19 and 33, when a stranger sojourns with you in your land, you should not do him wrong. How was I doing him wrong? I mean, doing that lady wrong. Huh? Explain that to me. How am I so I can't ask a person, what nation are you part of, so I can know the order that you're supposed to be in? Stop taking scriptures out of context to try to fit your narrative. Y'all full of crap, bro. That's why we got, man, I'm telling you, that's why we got a bad name now. We already got all you other people, so-called elders and all of that in the truth. Y'all spent the last 10, 20 years ramshacking YouTube down with all this foolery crap that y'all been doing. And now we here to pick up the pieces on bull crap. Why you done ran off? Oh man, you know that you done. Man, shut up, bro. The daughter, wife, mother said, right is right, wrong is wrong, no matter who you are. Not abolishing the wicked from amongst us causes too much confusion. Exactly. That's it, period. And you know, I'm not even here to say that I know that. Well, he claimed, first he said, we can't tell if somebody is Israelite by their voice. And then he contradicts himself later on and says, I know exactly who you are. I can tell by talking to you. Like, dang. So you got some type of special ability that I don't have? But the thing is, I ain't even saying, I don't know if the lady, like, well, for her to, that was wicked what she did when we asked her was she an Israelite, and she did not answer. That was automatically wicked. So I guess that was being wicked, you know what I mean? Being mischievous. But at that time, it wasn't even about me, you know what I mean, doing anything like that. I'm asking what's going on because it's supposed to be order. I mean, if I'm coming up and trust me, brother, I was there only to hear the cry out, to bring scripture into the mix while y'all crying out, to help the people engage more in scripture. So when I walk into the congregation and I see somebody that I ain't never seen before, heard before, and this is a stranger, it sounds like a stranger. Who are you to try to tell me I'm wrong for making sure Yahawah's word and his command and his statutes and the way he does things is correct? Who are you? You just as much Psalms 50 as any other heathen out here trying to talk and say anything. Who are you to recite his words, his law? Malak said, didn't some people deceive Joshua by exact? Listen, I spoke about this, what, April 8th-ish? 2024, 2023, something like that. We already talked about this with the other lady. Now, granted, never mind, because I don't want nobody to try to make it seem like I'm playing sides or anything, because she not an Israelite either. I would respect her more if she just be like, you know, I'm not an Israelite, but I'm holding fast to this. You know what I mean? I respect that. But you're not even around here, you know what I mean, trying to act like you teaching, or I got something saying Yahuwah gave me this and you didn't give you nothing. You don't even deal with y'all. You a liar. Bro said that left us with a thorn in our side in the land early on, for real, cuz we made deals with those. Exactly. Who, come on, bro, who weren't supposed to be with them. I mean, come on, bro. Joshua, and you know, I'm sure he learned that lesson. But here we are. You supposed to be a person that's supposed to be so-called reading the scriptures and all of this, blah, 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 but you can't even distinguish the stuff that actually be happening to us that's in the scriptures. Here you are trying to tell me I can't tell somebody that they're Israelite because I can't hear their voice, because I hear their voice. But here in Judges, it specifically showed that through cadence, through voice, you can tell who a person is, majority. So don't play with me, bro. Leviticus 19:34 say, you shall treat the stranger who sojourns you as the native among you, and you shall love him as yourself, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt. I am Yahawah Allahayanaw, or Allahayaka, your God. I am Yahawah Allahayaka. Now, do it say to put them over you? Do it tell you to let them lead service? No. So for you to so for whoever, for them to, oh, so you giving prophecy right now, because first of all, remember, I ain't finna go there. Just know this. when Yahweh said he was going to make us jealous, he was not talking about, oh, other people going to worship me and y'all going to be mad about it. Stop taking the Most High words and twisting it. It meant, since you don't want to do what you're supposed to do, I'm going to put somebody else above you and make you wonder to yourself, how did they get in this position? And you're going to be jealous about that. That's what it's talking about. It's not talking about, oh, well, since you don't want to obey my commandments, I'm going to give my commandments to somebody else. You can't stop that, bro. Y'all get on my nerves, bro. Y'all always twisting Yahweh's word. Always. You know what I mean? Hold on. Sis said this is going to get way too deep. Research what I'm saying. Those strangers were most likely from the nation of Shem, Moab, Edom, and Ammon. Hey, look. And when you say Shem, remember, it ain't always Jacob's people either. You know what I mean? So yeah. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all better realize something, man. Hey, look, and let me tell you something, man. Listen, y'all keep around here if you want to, protecting Esau Japheth if you want to, bro. He gonna be the end of you too. Straight up, bro. Taking into consideration the Canaanites that were living in our land among the band, they were Hamites. Come on, bro. Now listen, bro. Let me get back to this video real fast, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now listen to this, man. Get back here. Oh, damn. It just went out on me again. Y'all give me a second. I don't know. Just StreamYard do something different, bro. It's cool. It ain't messing up nothing. Go into some more scriptures in a minute too. Hey, come on, Hanaya. You know it's fishy when you can't ask questions, bro. I can't ask one question. Okay, so what I told her, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I mean, excuse my language. So what I told her at STFU, you know why? Because it was out of order. Bro, you was literally supposed to stop this before it even went nowhere. That's why people come up on your channel, just say whatever. They can say whatever they want. They can do whatever they want. Come on, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, come on, man. Let's go, bro.
Obviously, everybody's not going to be ready to cry out. Some of y'all right now, you're not going to be able to do anything the rest of this evening because you feel however you feel about Sister Devine. Not my problem. To the Israelites that want to cry out to Yah, I know it ain't me.
No. I don't feel no way about this lady at all. Matter of fact, you finna. Yeah, I forgot. I gotta put it on these comments so y'all can see I'm not lying or nothing. I don't got no problem with this lady. I have a problem. First of all, the whole problem came from order. Your title is crying out to Yah. That's what you and your chat is supposed to be doing. You do understand. I understand there's going to be Gentiles in the chat. That's cool. But you allow them to come up and sing your ancestors' songs. That is totally out of order, bro. You need to understand that.
Any of you, but to the ones that do, put a fire emoji in the chat and we will move forward. If we're going to cry out, every other comment that comes in here, if it ain't pertaining to crying out, I'm going to ignore
nobody saying.
I'm not angry at you. I'm
brother,
not going to block
the brother
you.
wasn't wrong.
I would block you. I would do how a lot of y'all do and just stop talking to people. We ain't doing that. But this is a teachable.
You getting vibes. I'm getting vibes as if they're afraid to tell him, brother, He ain't saying nothing wrong. According to the scriptures, if she is not an Israelite, this whole scene will get all of us in trouble. Nobody. What they doing? Fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji. What was so fire about that? What was fire about him projecting his wrong and trying to make it seem like I came up there, me and the sister Pedrita, to interrupt y'all cry out? Huh? I don't have no problem with y'all only Gentiles either. But y'all only Gentiles, they gonna be in their place. And if they make a mistake stepping out of their place, it's your job to correct it. You don't just let them go on, but who are you to try to tell? You act like a Christian, bruh. And you always running your mouth, talk about the Catholic Church, but you sitting there doing exactly what Christians do. Everybody come together as one. This is not no coexist religion, bruh. Come on, man. Fire emojis. Why did y'all do this? Y'all amped this demonic spirit up for him to come back 2 days later and drop all type of F-bombs. And it wasn't even right. I know sometimes I might, you know what I mean, go on a rampage and I might cuss, but that come out of indignation. It don't come out of spite. It don't come out of me making something up. Yeah, I know I got a backup song, but that crap that you pulled, that was way out of order, bro. You know what I mean? Daughter, wife, mother said they started all those heathen classes. Now they think it's okay to teach us. Come on, man. You got a heathen over here. I'm telling you, this lady is not off the hook, bro, because you running around your mouth and you threw my name in your mouth, talk about idolater. You got me messed up, bro. Ain't nothing idolatrous about me. I'm the only, remember one thing, Juna Moneta. All you people out here promoting how to get money and this and this and this and this, just go and get your shit. Just go and get your money, bro. Go get your skrill. You ain't got to be trying to keep promoting this idol, Juna Moneta. I'm the only person in the Israelite community that didn't even spoke on that, didn't even said at least those words. I ain't even brung out nothing yet, really. But I done told y'all Juna Moneta for a reason. But you know why you don't want to look into it? Because you are on the search for Juna Moneta. You need these people money. So I guess you feel like I was blocking your bread or something. I don't know. I don't know why. What made you feel like you can go? So let me get this straight. Did y'all tell you to make a video 2 days later? And do what you did? It was that bad, huh? What in this comment section did I do so bad that made you feel like I had to come back because I just messed up everything? You a liar. I just proved to you through science. Through
learnable moment. A lot of y'all need to grow the hell up.
Who somebody is.
You need to grow the hell up. You need to understand. You need to start growing. Some of you, you're stuck right now. You're stuck in an unproductive spot and you can't see the forest for the trees. We love you, but we're not going to entertain your bullshit the rest of this live stream because we bullshitted for almost
okay, hey, look. Hours. And hey, look, I ain't Yahawah, bro, but I don't want to hear nothing, bro, from none of y'all people, bro. Whoever is in this comment section amping this man up, bro, don't say nothing to me unless you tell me, hey, bro, hey, you know, I see your point, bro. I shouldn't have egged that man on. Maybe you weren't paying attention. Something. Y'all cannot be this stupid and ignorant in the nation not to know the order of the same book that y'all constantly go to. Let me calm down, man. That's why I don't be up here, bro. I take this stuff serious. It's not a game to me. Stop playing with me, bro.
And I'm disappointed. I worked too fucking hard, all this overtime. You think I got 3 fucking...
Hey, Sister X, if you got the baby, put the baby to bed, because it ain't me. This dude finna go off the Richter scale. The same brother that sat there, this last video, sat there talking about some, oh, you ain't got no decorum. Israelites are spiritually immature, this and this. Why you can't calm down? You let a heathen get in question, get you out of character, brother.
Waste. We've been wasting. Y'all, please forgive me, y'all, but I'm fucking pissed off at the waste of fucking time. We supposed to be the Israelites. This is the best we can do, huh? Waste of fucking time. This shit is fucking ridiculous. Whole fucking
over a heathen, my guy. It's not even that deep, bro. And on top of that, nobody was even doing anything. Nobody was doing anything wrong. I'm in the chat. I'm sitting here pleading. Can I get on? If I'd have got on, I simply was just gonna say, look, only thing I'm saying is, well, I really do believe I can hear somebody and tell what kind of background they come from. And that's why I asked that, and I could be wrong. But if I'm not wrong, then her being able to come up here in front of the nation and sing while we doing this cry out, that would be wrong. And maybe it could be a time where, you know what I mean, you have everybody or something, or I don't know how that would work. But if you significantly put it to Israelites crying out to Yah, then why is there heathens up here? You know what I mean? Thank you, Anaya. Elizabeth, she said that Junamonetsa. Junamonetsa is an aspect of the Roman queen of the gods, acting as the protectress of funds and the Roman state treasury. It's her temple on Capitoline Hill housed the first Roman mint, and her name is the origin of the English words money and monetary. Thank you. So now, I could go off the Richter scale and call a bunch of y'all people out here. Every day you constantly out here, y'all gotta go and get it. I gotta go and get it, gotta go and get it. It's a difference between that being your main goal and you using it for assets to survive. Okay. So the more y'all, never mind, man. I ain't finna go there, bro. Do whatever y'all want to do, bro. But let me tell you something. The more you think the more, man, never mind. I ain't got time for y'all. I don't have time because I don't got time for y'all, bro. I'm not even finna do this with y'all, man. Let's go to Proverbs. Damn, my bad. I pressed stop sharing. That's why it keep going out. I keep pressing stop share. Let's go to Proverbs 18 and 15 real fast, man. Right. Listen to this, brother. It say, it ain't showing. It say, an intelligent man, an intelligent heart acquires knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeks knowledge. So explain that to me. Huh? So you mean to tell me that I can't hear who somebody is You telling me that I'm not intelligent enough to know not to get bamboozled, right? It's not my fault that these people have a they got a reputation for doing the things that they do to us and betraying us. It's not my fault that I got a guard up, and it's not my fault that I know majority of y'all act like y'all know what's going on, and y'all act like you can't survive without these people. So it's on me to be like, hey, look, no, this is wrong. But you mean to tell me that I you can, and she an Israelite because you said so, right? Is that it? I hope that ain't what you telling me, my guy. Because if you trying to tell me that you can decipher who an Israelite is, although you working all type of bull crap, you up is divination righteous and this and this. It's like, bruh, you got so much stuff going on with you, bruh. Won't you just go sit down somewhere and go study, bruh? You sit all of this, and you know, my wife was like, this ain't nothing but content. And I feel that. I understand this ain't about content for him. So I just gave him another video. He not gonna change, but you're not gonna keep running your mouth about me, subliminally or not. Y'all don't even, man, I told y'all from the get-go, listen, brother, the more y'all see me away from here, the more dangerous I'm gonna get with these scriptures. Y'all better stop playing. Y'all don't even know who y'all dealing with, bro. Daughter, wife, mother said they just get upset when discernment is on point, coming from the same man who said Yahweh doesn't physically put food on your table. Come on, man. Man. That's wild business, bro. Let me get back to this video. Same dude, bro. Oh, and now they said, so all you people putting money above or next to Yahweh are in idolatry. Okay, there you go. I wasn't gonna say it because I know somebody gonna try to flip my words around and say something different. But and she said, if you are putting something above or next to Yahweh, that's idolatry. Sorry, not sorry to tell you. There you go. No, but guys, you want to know how to get $1 million in your boots or whatever it is. $1 million to bootstrap. That sounds like some co-intel racist stuff. Anyway, let's go. Whoa, he's still going at it. Hold on, wait a minute. Matter of fact, I think I got. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me go to this timestamp real fast. I just forgot. Hold on. What is it? 2:14. What is this? I don't even know what this is, so we gotta wait. Oh, that's what 2:14 was. This was that Leviticus. All right. This is what I'm talking about, though. When y'all people try to say something that Yah said, that Yahweh said, and he didn't say it, or you saying the words, but you mixing up what he said. You know what I mean? Watch this. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Give me a whole second, bro. That's wild. They literally, you know, I guess if I change the screen, I guess they take it down or they take the sound out. Y'all give me one quick second. I apologize for that. Now I know that I'll be on point more. I guess it just took me. Israelites just bump their head and don't even think. They just keep bumping their head. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. All right. So I'm gonna put this up real fast. Now listen, bro. This is what I'm talking about when I say we have to stop saying something that the Most High is not saying. You might be reading the words, but the saying and the interpretation is totally off, and to give these people ammunition. And we're gonna go back to Leviticus 19 when he states what he states, so we can read it. All right. This not no sneak diss. I truly deep down inside have love for the nation of YAHAWAH, bro. I really do. But when y'all do this type of stuff, bro, it make me question, are you really in this for the walk or are you in this for friendship? Because you don't, and if you in it for friendship, then you shouldn't allow your friend to go off the deep end like this when stuff don't go his way. You know what I mean? Just because I don't make as much videos as you, and I don't got as many subscribers as you, don't think for 1 second that you got any up over me, bro. Yahweh, not unto me, oh Yahweh, but unto you be all the glory. But let me tell you something, brother. You cannot do anything with me with these scriptures, okay? You can't. All you can do is scoff me. All you can do is point fingers. I've never heard you ever say you was wrong about nothing. I've corrected you many times. And this, I wasn't even trying to correct you. I was saying something that, Nick, bro, you are Israelite, I think. I hope you is. You should know. It should have clicked it. Oh, wait a minute. No. This gonna cause some friction right here. I can't do this. No, you wanted to step in your pride and not step to this lady and say, wait a minute. And then furthermore, why is she hopping on? Why didn't her husband hop on first? What kind of madness are you on? You don't have no order, my guy. You better get it together, man. I ain't got time to be sitting here, man. That's why, oh man, y'all.
But all I was just trying to say is, it's the reason why I stopped making videos, because I'm telling you, bro, like, people are tweaking out, bro. The whole point is, it's so serious right now. The whole point is, we got to get back to the Most High and get people to go back to the Most High. Because shit is about to hit the fan to be worrying about some bullshit, about Sabbath, about who is this and all this other bullshit.
Yes.
That's all this blood topics and all this. That shit is over with. Some shit is about to hit the fan.
Hold on, y'all. It's an ad. Hold on. Here we go. It's an ad.
If you want to technically go by the law, and Leviticus and Deuteronomy, it tells you, even if it is an enemy, if they want to be an asshole because you was a stranger and somebody else. I'm making videos because I'm telling you, bro, like, people are tweaking out, bro. The whole point is, it's so serious right now. The whole point is, we got to get back to the Most High and get people to go back to the Most High. Because shit is about to hit the fan to be worrying about some bullshit, about Sabbath, about who is this and all this other bullshit.
Yes.
That's all this blood topics and all this. So that shit is over with. Some shit is about to hit the fan.
Yes.
if you want to technically go by the law and Leviticus and Deuteronomy, it tells, even if it is an enemy, if they want to be y'all only, they can, and you got to treat them as so, because you was a stranger in somebody else.
Nah, bro. See, it did not say that. It did not say if they want to serve y'all. Did they? It did not say that. You're saying stuff that did not say, brother. You know what I mean? Let's look at what is that? Deuteronomy. And we're gonna get back to this video real fast. Malak, you know what I mean? I'm sorry. Hey, look, I'm not sorry, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not here for nobody enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? I don't do this for views. I do this for when Yahweh put it on my mind to be out there and stand at the tower, bro, the watchtower, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but peace to you and your family, Art. You know what I'm saying, man? Yahweh be with you, bro. Daughter, wife, mother said, yep. And when it does hit the fan, you'll be wishing you never went so hard for people who have nothing to do with Yahweh. Exactly. I mean, that's it, right? Or our culture. That's true. You defending these people, but you got to ask yourself, what's the probability of stuff actually going down and they really actually be there? And I'm not saying that they won't, but the Most High gonna put that in. Listen, when somebody that's not of the nation knows who they are and they coming in righteousness, they gonna say who they are. They gonna say they know what their people did. And you know what they gonna do? You're not gonna always see them on Israelite channel. You're gonna see them on other people channel that of their own nation, telling them, hey, look, this is wrong. This is wrong. It's the Most High only. These things are wrong. We don't see that. We see them trying to come over here and take our stuff and tell us that, yeah, you know, it don't even matter. The lady just flat out just was like, I ain't got to explain to y'all nothing. And you gave her the green light. It's people like you the reason why the nation is shambles now. It's people like you. You're not about to sit here and keep making the nation look crazy. Not me. And not the people that really serve Yahweh. You're not doing that. And I'm here to clear that up. This not content to soothe people's ears. This not content to I just want to tell y'all to not today, it ain't. I'm not doing that. I'm out here in real life time seeing people and engaging with these people. What you doing on the internet trying to get gather everybody? You acting like the New Testament people and stuff, trying to gather everybody into, well, whatever it say. Everybody welcome. Everybody around. Everybody. Anybody can be around the nation if they want to serve the Most High, but they're going to cleave to them. They're going to be servants of them first. What is there I can do for you? Because I know that I'm going to be blessed on top of this if I help you. No. You coming against a brother and got your whole chat riled up because they must have forgot what was actually happening in the chat. Now we got a brother up here trying to make it seem as if I got a problem with the Most High or with people wanting to serve the Most High alone. That's not the nation. That's the type of people, that's the type of energy that people love to hear and see and feel, that say, you know what, see, Them Israelites, they racist. They this. They a black supremacist group. And it's none of that. It's called order, bro. Out of the tha, ra, ra. I bet you don't know what that is because you use a baby. Use a baby. Okay? If I'm a baby in this, man, y'all better shut up talking to me, man. Y'all better shut up talking to me, bro. Y'all don't know how to break down y'all don't know how to break down the suffixes of the language. You don't know nothing about no roots. You don't know the actual meaning behind certain words. You don't know that these words, these root words are actual words before that. I mean, y'all don't even know what y'all don't know nothing. You just read the 1611 version or whatever version, the transliteration of an English Bible, and say, you see this? It say this. Y'all don't know what y'all talk about, bro. Y'all need to grow up. Don't come up here and try to act like I'm stagnant. I don't got a leg to stand on. You a liar. Yahweh is my portion. Kakwal Yahweh. Yahweh's portion. Ka-kwa-la. Kakwal. Portion. Yahweh's portion. But you wouldn't know nothing about that. Verse 21. Hold on. Let me go to this real fast. Verse 21. They have made me jealous with what is no God. They have provoked me to anger with their idols. So I will make them jealous with who are no people. I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation. Does this say, since y'all want to serve other idols, I'm gonna give my law to somebody else and make you jealous about it? No, it don't say that, brother. You making that up. It's your own interpretation. That's wrong. This verse right here, this 21, it's actually driving that and is breaking down why it's about judgment and a specific kind of propagation, bro. You over here talking about it's about other nations out serving the nation of Yasharal out of their God. That don't even make sense, man. And on top of that, what you quoted is a part of the Song of Moses, bro. And that was an actual prophetic witness against us. And what we were going to do. Exactly, Sister X. It says provoke to anger. First off, don't try to make it seem like, well, it's prophecy coming true right now because look, somebody asking who is this, and he mad because they want to serve the Most High only. You're a liar. Why are you lying? Y'all gotta stop bearing false witness, bruh. Stop doing that. I can only imagine how many. This off subject. I can only imagine how many of you brothers go out gossiping daily about men and lying about the same brothers that's supposed to be holding the same book as you. YAHAWAH'S. YAHAWAH'S. Yah only, the Most High only. Yeah, brother. Did you hear? You hear that, brother? Who we think he is? He gonna ask her. Who is she? Y'all full of crap, bro. Y'all full of crap, man. We are for ours. It's up to them to deal with their own mess. Basically. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, yes. Provocation, which is what black people are going through right now. But I'm supposed to be okay with hearing a triggering voice. Now, okay, it say 60%, so it's a 40% chance that she was Yashara, right? But you get mad at me because I got triggered because I heard her voice, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not triggered because she white. I'm triggered because this is out of order according to the law. We don't got time for this. You claim we ain't got time for this. He's doing things. He's doing things. If he's doing things, and why can't you see he's separating? Wait a minute. First of all, you worried about trying to save a Gentile. What is you gonna do when Isaiah come in Isaiah 19 come into effect, and every nation gotta go with their own? What you gonna do then? No. Who are you? Just like that lady talk about the second temple fake and all of this, and the book of Psalms is idolaters and stuff. Well, she said she claims she say y'all people, y'all this and this. So she knows that she not an Israelite. Why you ain't on her channel telling her, who are you to say you ain't no Israelite? You don't know who you are. Man, bro, you better shut up talking to me, bro. She said the oppressor is literally all over the land trying to provoke our people to anger in real time. You know what I mean? And here he come. He trying to make it seem like I did something wrong. You full of crap, bro. I can't believe you even tried that with me. Anyway, but I just wanted to show you, down there at the bottom, King David, bro, that was wrong, bro. You interpreted that wrong. I understand you was trying to prove a point, but how you proved that was totally wrong. It's not. He did not prophesy that he was going to give somebody our law. He didn't prophesy that we was going to be mad that people want to serve him. That don't make sense. If that was a prophecy, then that would contradict us even going into the wilderness. Because inside of the wilderness, we gotta have all that hatred, all of that stuff out in the first place. So how we gonna be jealous of somebody while we getting carried upon the arms, whether that's plain or whatever, however it's metaphor, you know what I mean, on the shoulders or the arms of the Gentiles. So they gonna be helping us get to where we need to go into the wilderness while we sit there. Man, I'm still mad that they serving Yah. Come on, bro. Y'all better stop with this crazy stuff, man. You know what I mean? Just like Melissa is saying us and we, he calling her family. Hey, man. Well, we've been through this, bro. We've been through y'all, and if y'all been here for a minute, y'all already know we've been through this part. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get back to this, bro. The brother was wrong. You got to stop doing that. And I see you do that a lot, bro. You say stuff, you'll quote a scripture and they be like, yeah, you see it say this. And then it's not interpreting that at all. You cannot just take the words of the Most High and break it down in English the way you want to. It's not, it's just not working like that, bro.
Don't let that fool you down.
Right.
But at the same time, we got to conduct ourselves as professionals. That's why people can't take us serious now, bro. We supposed to be leaders.
Was Jeremiah professional? Huh? Who was that? Nehemiah or Ezra? Was he professional when he told him, if I catch you breaking the Sabbath again, I'm gonna put my hands on you? Was that professional? When your idolatrous ancestors decided they wanted to go and worship a golden calf, and Moses told the Levites to get them up out of here, was that professional? What are you talking about professional? I tell you what is professional. These people and they lies, they professional liars. They professional identity theft stealers. And they show now how to professionally walk around the question and dance around it like you never asked them, is you an Israelite or not? So if you really sincere, then you'll take in consideration what I'm saying. You're like, nah, bro, is it correct? Even if she was, why wouldn't she? All right. Can anybody in the chat tell me, is you going to allow, how are you going to react to somebody asking you, even if they just don't know, asking you, is you an Israelite? How are you going, somebody tell me, how are you going to react to that? Are you going to be like, I don't have to explain myself to you? Yo, you guys, you people don't even know who you're dealing with. I don't know about nobody else. I'm gonna go in. What are you talking about? Am I Israelite? What are you talking about? I'm gonna defend myself. I'm not gonna sit there backed up, cuddling in the corner in a what's that F word? Fetal position. You know what I mean? But whatever, bro.
And we doing some bullshit like this. If they on some bullshit, they gone. This not the first. Y'all, we had so many laws like this. We had heathens on some bullshit and we kicked them off. So nothing new. If they on some bullshit, they gone. It's that simple. And they on some righteous time. We gonna keep it like that. If they want some shit, cause we humble, that's it. Want to come to him more than us, and see, and y'all fulfilling the prophecy. Y'all some bullshit. Ain't no coon shit around here, cause we will get on their ass if they on some bullshit. But they come in humble. That's it. Shit, our own people don't even want to get to the Most High, man. Our whole duty was to get the whole world to the Most High, and we wanted to be like everybody else. And the Most High did say he gonna make us jealous because he gonna have more heathens want to come to him more than us. And see, y'all fulfilling the prophecy. Y'all
bring it out. That's right.
Y'all fulfilling the Most High words. That proves again, Most High is undefeated.
Nah, hold up. Cause this thing tripping, my computer started to freeze up. Nah, hold up real fast. We gotta go back to this, bro. I apologize, y'all. Oh damn. Y'all hold up real fast. We gotta go back, bro, because I want to prove my point. The brother said we fulfilling prophecy and all of this about. I just want to put my point, and I'm going on to the next thing. I'm going to these scriptures real fast.
Like I always say, his words just came through life. He just don't want to. That y'all want to get, bro. It's that simple. You serve the Most High. I don't know you want to serve the Most High. It is what it is. They got to go too. Everybody finna get the smoke, man. We in that season, bro. That's why I said I'm done with the videos. For moving forward, it's y'all only, and that's it. If you're not y'all only, I'm not rocking with you. I don't care if we was cool at one point. You could have been solid. I could have been doing donations to you. You switch over to idols. I don't care who you is. You want some bullshit, they gone.
Look what it's doing to us. Do you see any Israelites out there crying out as a nation?
You're gonna have more.
All right, can y'all hear me? All right, y'all can hear me. Now, hey, that's crazy. My computer started tweaking and stuff. But y'all heard him adding, right? Hey, y'all know how these superstitious Israelites, you see the computer messed up. Y'all didn't want no. Like I told y'all before, this is the reason why I ain't really been doing videos. One reason is because my computer been tweaking. You know what I mean? It's hot. Y'all probably hear this fan blowing. You know what I mean? I didn't want to do this, bro. I really was on a whole different tip with this heathen trying to, you know what I mean, take books out of our ancestors' records, you know what I mean? But he brought this up, bro, and that was not cool, bro, at all. So let's go to First Chronicles. What is that? 16 and 35. All right. Now listen to this. I'm gonna start at 34. It said, "Oh, give thanks to Yahweh, for he is Tawab, good, for his steadfast Ahab endures Alam." Right? Ilam, not Alam, Ilam, or like Iwalam. I mean forever and ever. You know what I mean? Wa'aidawalam means forever and ever. Right? So anyway, verse 36, it says, "So say also, save us, O Elohim of our salvation, and gather and deliver us from among the nations, that we may give thanks to your holy name and glory, Hawad, in your praise." Now, I got a question. Now, I do know that other nations will be serving the Most High, you know what I mean? And they will have that new tongue. I don't have time to argue with you back and forth what your interpretation of that is. I know what mine is for the scripture. But I know that these things supposed to happen. But I just got a question. Before we get there, at what point do we as the nation ask Yahweh? When do we gather and ask him to deliver us among the nations? We can't do that if we can't tell who's an Israelite and who's not. You get what I'm saying? You can't sit here and say, "Oh, Yah, please we crying out to you. Please save us from our oppressors." And you got an oppressor, the daughter of your oppressor, you know what I mean, sitting there singing David's song, the song of David. That's madness, bro. You need to stop that stupid stuff, bro. Because to be honest with you, all you doing, bro, it just proving everybody else, these other nations, right, when they say stuff like we don't know what, you know what I mean, whatever they say. It's wild, bro. I'm finna get up out of here in a second, man. I ain't got time to be doing this. I got a little, I definitely got more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to be doing this, bro. You wrong, bro. You dead ass wrong. Oh yeah. Not to mention and to put that part in there, as servants. While people around here trying to make it seem like, you know what I mean, the nation of Yasharal is not the servants, as if Moses did not speak and say, you are my witnesses and you my servants. But that's on y'all, bro. That's definitely on y'all. All right, let me get back to this video real fast. I'm finna get up out of here in a minute. Where is this at? Cause yeah. Let's go up a little bit. What was that 234 or something like that? Cause you paint this narrative like a lot of you religious people do. Y'all try to paint a picture on me. You know what I mean? You'll take my indignation, you'll take my passion, you take all of these things and you form your own opinion of me and you go and spread it out to people. Trust me. I done been on phone calls with brothers. And they telling me people talk about me. I ain't even talk to you. What did you still? Why? Because you don't like how I deliver my message? Well, get off the channel. I didn't come here to be friends. I came here for the nation of Yasharal. I came here because, look, I came here because I thought that was the thing to do when I was first coming into the Israelite community, and now I'm here and I'm not stepping down, and y'all not gonna deflect and bring us backwards, bro. You're not gonna put fear in people. You're not gonna put doubts in people that they books that they read is fake, that they migrations and all of this stuff where they come from is not real, that it ain't no ships. Y'all not gonna sit here and say none of this when it's historically backed by the scriptures. Y'all, what y'all want to do is you want to be an agent like in the Matrix and try to suck the ones that's actually trying to get up out of this thing, and you trying to get us to doubt. And that's why I'm here. And I'm about to show you. Watch next video, brother. Next video, bro. All history and scriptures, bro. I don't want to hear nothing, and I ain't talking, man. I don't want to hear nothing, bro. If you got information from Ishmaelites, from Europeans, and other nations backing up these histories, what you mean they fake? You a liar. You just trying to keep the people to yourself, bro. You trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, you know, y'all gave me this stuff, and if you don't get it, it's probably just because you ain't chosen. But if you listen to me and you do exactly what I say, you're gonna be good. No, that's not how this. Hold on.
This evil, because you feel however you feel about Sister Devine. Not my problem. To the Israelites that want to cry out to Yah, I know it ain't many of you, but to the ones that do, put a fire emoji in the chat and we will move forward. If we're going to, every other comment that comes in here, if it ain't pertaining to crying out, I'm going to ignore you. I'm not angry at you. I'm not going to block you. If I was angry at you, I would block you. I would do how a lot of y'all do and just stop talking to people. We ain't doing that. But this is a teachable and learnable moment. A lot of y'all need to grow the hell up out there. You need to grow the hell up. You need to understand. You need to start growing. Some of you, you're stuck right now. You're stuck in an unproductive spot, and you can't see the forest for the trees.
Now, Mr. Real Talk,
we love you.
I got a question, bro. Why you act like you didn't see me asking for this link, bro? Huh? I'm asking for the link right here. Let me go up to this chat real fast to see how many times I was asking for this link, bro. Never mind, I didn't mean to mess your live up, bro. I'm gonna sit back. They didn't say yes or no, though. Did I miss something? No, I didn't miss nothing. That's the thing. If the live is about crying out to the Most High, we should be worried about if there's an Israelite leading the cry out, or am I tripping, bro? Why is none of y'all people in this chat saying, yeah, no, the brother right, he got a point? No, because they so mind drunk and they think they whole perception and discernment done went left. They forgot they the ones in the chat, and they can read the chat and see what is this man talking about. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody say, man, wait a minute. The brother ain't saying, and on top of that, why don't you get a brother the link? No. Here we go, bro. Can I come on and say something, because I'm the one that brought it up, and now I feel like you trying to point at me. Here we go again. When really my question was out of concern for the nation. What's the problem with me asking the question about who is in our nation? Is this person of us? What is wrong with that? Huh? Look, where is the link so we can energetically shift the atmosphere? Just clear this up for me. Are you saying I didn't want y'all crying out? This man is sitting here saying stuff like I'm some type of demon, and like, no, I don't want y'all doing that. Y'all can't cry out to y'all. You a liar. Where's the link? I don't think y'all understand. This is while he's doing all of this right here.
But we're not going to entertain you. The bullshit the rest of this live stream, because we bullshitted for almost 3 fucking hours, and I'm disappointed. I worked too fucking hard, all this overtime. You think I got 3 hours to fucking waste? We've been wasting. Y'all, please forgive me, y'all.
You can't even hold your composure. You cannot even hold your composure because I questioned who was on the panel singing my ancestor song. And I know you see these comments. I know I specifically spam, let me come up there so many times. You know what I mean? You got people in here saying, hey, look, here you go. At His Will Is Real. The link is at the top of the chat. Do you see it? I said, no. Can you copy it? She said, I tried. It won't let me. Then she asked King David, can you post it? But the brother King David, the next time I hear him, he's trying to make it seem like I ran or something. And when it was invited, when people was invited to come up, I was so scared because I got caught in my wickedness that I didn't come up. Y'all full of crap, bro. This is the reason. And then y'all are the reason. That's y'all got the spirit that drove Moses crazy. Y'all got that spirit that made Nehemiah just want to pull all his hair out. Because y'all say the most outlandish things about the Most High, towards the Most High servants. You say stuff that's not really true. You lie on your people and then turn around and say you love your people. That is the same abominations Yahweh told us to stay away from. That's other nation like. No, we don't feel like hearing all this preaching, man. We don't want to hear the preach. That's why I don't be up here talking to y'all. You know what I mean? You so mad at me, even though I ain't even do nothing to you. Here we go. Are you going to let the one that spoke speak on it and plead his case? Melissa again, please post the link. Even Melissa, I done got on Melissa before. She even want to know what I got to say, because I'm pretty sure she know where I'm coming from. And I'm pretty sure even Melissa Israel know that lady that was at the top, she got a lesser chance of being an Israelite than Melissa Israel do. That's wild business, bro. Here come, look, y'all not religion. His will is will been trying to speak with you, bro. Nothing. Now, earlier in the chat, this brother right here told me, I was like, damn, I'm gonna get jumped in the chat. This brother right here, that was up there. He told me, oh no, it's all cool. You the same person that sat there and got up on straight F stuff with us just because this big loudmouth dude decided he want to run his mouth and say some stuff because he decided he was going to let somebody on that he never even heard before, never spoke to them or nothing. Can't nobody trust you. That is a breach of security. You break your ass, folks. Man, boy, y'all, man. All these fire emojis for what? He wasn't saying nothing. He wasn't saying nothing but lies and filling y'all up with verbal liquor, making y'all drunk off his words. That's all he was doing. That's all he ever does. And the next time, and when he see this, his video just gonna be running his mouth and trying to find something that he can point out one little clip and make a point. Y'all drunk. Y'all the same people that was so easy to go and tell them anything for them to drop their nationality. Y'all the same people. Oh, you guys, you hear that? Sound confirmation. Looking ass dude. Y'all better stop playing with the Most High, bro.
To be the Israelites. This is the best we can do, huh? Waste the fucking time. This shit is fucking ridiculous.
Man, that's enough, bro. I don't even want to hear this fake crap no more, bro. You full of crap, bro. I'm not even finna keep saying it. And it's not even like you even, as you know what I mean, bringing your little cussing or whatever you do. It ain't even like you even actually bringing something edifying. You just saying stuff out of your mouth. Oh, I'm so mad you question Massa. Who do you think you is to question Massa? Who are you to say somebody not an Israelite? Their voice is. You know what I mean? And furthermore, what's up? Like, why do people just think that they could just, even hypothetically, even if she came in and talk about she not an Israelite, why do people just think that they could just hop up on the scene of the Israelites and just do whatever they want and change the order of the of how things supposed to go? Huh? Now, when you let's go to Ruth real fast. Because when you go to Ruth, and I'm finna get up out of here after this, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's just read Ruth real fast. Right? And we're gonna stop at like 7 or 8 or something. Right. But it say, now Naomi had a relative of her husband's. You listen, right? A worthy man of the clan of Elimelech, whose name was Boaz, and Ruth the Moabite. So this is a Moabite. Okay, listen. Let's see if she try to come up to the front of anything. And Ruth the Moabite said to Naomi, let me go to the field and glean among the ears of grain after him, in whose sight I shall find favor. And she said to her, go, my daughter. So she set out and went and gleaned in the field after the reapers. And she happened to come to the part of the field belonging to Boaz, who was of the clan of Elimelech. And behold, Boaz came from Bethlehem, and he said to the reapers, Yahweh be with you. And they answered, Yahweh bless you. Then Boaz said to his young man, who was in charge of the reapers, who young woman is this? And the servant who was in charge of the reapers answered, she is the young Moabite woman who came back with Naomi from the country of Moab. She said, please let me glean and gather among the sheaves after the reapers. So she came, and she was continued from early morning until now, except for a short rest. Let's stop real fast. She said, please let me glean and gather among the sheaves after the reapers. She just want the leftovers. She didn't come up like, man, shoot, I was already, you know what I mean? I was already around Israelites anyway. I already know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? She ain't say, man, I just lost this, and I came from here, and I came all the way over here to be with your people, to serve your God. Let me get the best of the best. No, she wanted to go after the people she wanted just the leftovers. She just wanted to be a part of, to have something, to show her worth. Her steeping down low and saying, let me glean and gather among the sheaves after the reapers is saying, let me go below what I'm usually used to. No. Hypothetically, if she said, she didn't even have that mindset. She just came in, you know, what Yah told her stuff. He's using her. He been around this and this, and I'm gonna sing a song. And we supposed to just be like, yeah, okay. It's like, didn't the elder and me already talk about, who is that, Dylan Ruth, when our people was in that dang whorehouse church, and they decided to let that white boy come up in there, almost wiped the whole church out. Y'all don't learn. But who am I to tell somebody they're Israelite? Well, maybe the usher at that church should have told them, who are you to tell them to come in? Maybe somebody would have told them, bruh, I understand that y'all think this idol supposed to be for everybody, but I don't think we should let him in. Look around. Look how dark the room is, and then look at this. It ain't about race. This is about history. This is about COINTEL. This is about stuff that they have set up long time ago. This is about stuff that is in the scriptures. Brother, you sat there and told me that I cannot tell anybody they are not an Israelite according to their voice. And I got other article that'll show you can narrow it down to the accent for some people. So don't sit here with this straw man argument and try to spiritually put your hand on my neck or something and shut me up and throw me into a dungeon or something. You know what I'm saying? I hope every person that was on that live chat come and see this. And I don't care if you see me, if you seen your name in here, or you feel like I said something that pissed you off. I don't care, bro. I'm gonna tell you like I tell everybody else, make the video. I might respond, I might not. But what you're not gonna do is a person that's actually sitting out here trying to obey him, not trying to get closer to him, bro. Trying to seek him. It's way more massive than just you want to come and argue about some nation. What about all of the Psalms 83 that I'm putting into place to show, and right there in our face, they know we so stupid. We ain't looking through history. We ain't adding the facts together. We ain't trying to search museums. We ain't trying to do nothing to line up what is real so we can have better understanding, so we can have that, we can feel it. When they telling you something ain't true and you looking in the scriptures and you saying, man, this is true, and then you can back it up through history, that puts you in another bracket. You able to stand on what you saying without a shadow of a doubt, because you know they coming with it. Listen, if you a Gentile and you want to serve the Most High and you want to cleave to the people, do so at all costs. And don't you stop. Don't you quit. Don't ever let nobody tell you that you cannot serve the Most High. But you need to be in line and you need to be behind the people. You in no way ever in your life supposed to be in front of these people. You done had all the chance, all of your privileged life to be in front. And it always got us nowhere. So anybody sitting there taking up for this man, taking up for his ideology, taking up for his argument, you just as wicked as him. Sick of this, bro. Nah, hold up. Let me chill, bro, because I said I was going to calm down, bro. I said I wasn't even going to be on this type of timing. That's why I'm about to get up out of here, bro. Y'all got me messed up, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if anybody else in these comments were fast before I leave. Sis said, one thing we have to pay attention to, if ever something comes up where a person in Yahshua chooses a heathen over keeping the commandments, that is a problem. And that is 100% correct. That is 100% correct. You are not supposed to try to put the nation of Yahshua in a predicament or a choice, whether they got to pick accepting somebody over the order of what the Most High established. That's low-key idolatry. Sister X also said, then because he is spending all his time defending what the heathen did rather than focusing on learning the commandments, teaching the commandments is a huge distraction. I wasn't trying to be a distraction to y'all. You know what I mean? Even the sister right here can see. That was a distraction, what you were doing. You trying to tell the people not to question anybody. I don't know what that's about. Why would you tell the nation, who are you to question who's an Israelite? What? Bro, that is so disingenuous. But you want me to believe, and you want me to tuck my tail and come back to you and apologize for distracting your life? Man, you and that wicked congregation in there can kick rocks, bro. Ain't nobody playing with y'all, bro. I love y'all, true enough. I love my people. Even if we ever got into it, whatever, I don't care. I still got love for y'all. I hope that your mind is redeemed. But all it is trying to project stuff. I don't care. It's not just towards me. I don't care who it is. If it's a person serving the Most High only, stop trying to project wickedness on them. You don't know them people. unless they blunt, they doing stuff in the open, or it's stuff out there that you can see, like, man, I don't know, even if this is wrong, even if this didn't happen, this was wrong, that's a little suspect. That's different. You still, but still, you still don't go around just trying to, you know what I mean, put puncture on a person just because you don't like what they saying. If YAHAWA don't like it, that's another thing. Then we gotta deal with it like it is. But just because you don't like it don't mean nothing. I don't know why y'all think y'all somebody special, bro. Daughter, wife, mother, she said the camps taught that Edom is a white man. Do some research. White people are Japheth. Look at Ezekiel. We've already been through that. I just said earlier, they depending on Esau, Japheth. And I want to do a whole correction on that. For everybody that's saying Esau is not the white man, you are wrong. But for you to say that he is Japheth is not wrong. Y'all got to understand, Esau did the biggest dispersion and dispossession of all times. When you looking at that white man, you looking at Esau, Japheth, bro. Just like when you look at them over there in the land or wherever they say, that's Esau, Amalek. Okay, but that's another distraction. You know what I'm saying? That is a distraction, because when you say Edom is only the white man, now you trying to draw. Now you're giving room for anybody to argue and say different, and that's where these camps taught Esau wrong. Let's get something straight. You're not going to find a pure Edomite. They all gonna be mixed. Edom, Esau, Japheth, Esau, Amalek, Esau, Israel. It don't matter. But you can tell Esau's spirit. So don't tell me how you gonna try to tell me, bruh, that somebody that's been an arch enemy of his brother for thousands and thousands and thousands of years, all of a sudden YAHAWA took the ability away from us for us to find out who our enemy is. You a liar, bro. You a liar. What you mean? And finally, somebody agree with me. You can tell Esau's spirit, so don't tell me Esau not the white man. I know that this man mixed with, but you're not gonna say his. Listen, let's get something straight, bro. With you, damn, this is a whole different topic, but let's get something straight real fast. Esau has the sword. He has the power. Esau runs the world. When y'all say white man, y'all looking at these people right here in this part. That's it. What about, so don't tell me, okay, so don't tell me, no, the white man down here is Japheth. Okay, so is the Russians, is they Japheth too? What about the Jews? Is the Jewish people? Is them Japheth too? You know what I'm saying? This is all a distraction, bro. And this the reason why we gotta stop with all of this, letting people distract us. I don't take no man word for value if you can't point me to the scripture, and I need that history behind it, my guy. Now, I can show you where Israelites, or when Israelites started to lose their color. And let's just say this, it was right around, or not around, it was after 70 AD. That don't mean that the white man didn't exist already. That don't mean that, but that don't mean that that wasn't Esau either. When you read the scriptures, these clans break up and go leave other places. Stop, man, y'all better read the context of the scripture, bro. Y'all so gone. Y'all arguing about stuff that's straw man arguments. But I tell you one thing for sure. Ain't nobody gonna trick me and tell me and get me to read a book. And I'm not gonna be able to say that's not, or for instance, First Maccabees, you can read that and see. Now that's Israelite pointed. That's Israelite pointed. But that second Maccabees, you can read that and tell that is Greek. That is Greek influenced. I don't care. I don't care if you like the Apocrypha. Don't come to me talk about the Apocrypha. I'll bring it up. If you don't like it, we'll do a video. And I'm still gonna tell you it's a mix. Sis said, read the book of Yehudith. His spirit is he will literally do anything to harm Yasharal. He literally blocked his own water. Yehudith. The book of Yahweh. The book of Yehudith. Is that like is that the Apocrypha? Or I don't. His spirit is he will literally do anything to harm. Judith. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Now I got you. Okay. Yeah. No, it ain't that. To be honest with you, sis, it's just I've been doing a lot of ancient YAHAWAH'S or Paleo Hebrew studying a lot of, you know what I'm saying? So I seen Yehudith, my mind kind of went blank a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to, one of these days I'm gonna be able to, like, I'm already getting into the field of being able to identify the Yiddish or the Syrian text, you know what I'm saying? And be able to go side by side with like the Paleo a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I want to get to the point where I'm able to, all those little extra letters that they would put in to trick us, you know what I mean? I want to try to sort all of that stuff out. While people claim that I'm stuck, I ain't got a leg to stand on, I ain't growing, I need to stop being saved, or whatever y'all say, anything possible. Y'all don't even know what I do. You know what I mean? Anaya said, right, it's definitely a mix. And you can tell while reading the Greek influence and when it is our people. That's just facts. You know what I'm saying? That is facts, bro. I'm not trying to make it seem like y'all can't do it. I never said that. I don't go. I would never tell. I ain't telling y'all you ain't got. You're stagnant. You ain't this. I'm not. I ain't said none of that to y'all. What do? I just go learn myself. But then it's always somebody running their mouth, try to act like they here to school me and put me in my place. And then here I go. I got to do stuff like this, or I just got to stay silent. Come on, sis. Cook, sis. You can tell there's a whole tone shift in the book of Maccabees, just like the book of Enoch and the book of Tobit and all of these other books. You can tell That's not Israelite stuff. But the thing is, people don't understand. They think I'm tripping. This don't sound like Greek. I'm tripping. I couldn't just look at it and see. Yes, you can. You can look through your communication and stuff and see. You can look, you can hear. You can especially hear a person more than anything and see if and identify them in a certain group. And then on top of that, remember the article said that black people can do it more. And then they said, and it also worked more when it's a person of the same ethnicity. So something was wrong if either she an Israelite or either she an Israelite or I'm an Israelite, because I didn't resonate with her case, with her tone of voice or nothing. So stop lying on me, bro. She said, I'm so glad y'all are there, because when you tell people this, it goes over the head. It goes above the head. We have to remember, every time we went into captivity, other nations had our books. They inserted themselves. They don't understand that, bro. It's like and then they be the same people that say you stuck in the doctrine, you the Catholics or this and this, but you reading the books that literally sound like them. These people have an imagination above. They have an imagination so great that you know that it's they want to be like the Most High. They study the prophets and how they speak. All right, man. So yeah, bro. I'm not finna sit here and tell you and tell no heathen at all, no Gentile at all, you cannot serve the Most High. But I am going to tell them, you cannot be sitting there trying to teach and trying to do all of this. You can't do that. That's against the Most High, bro. And Sister Anaya, she responded to what Sister X said. You know what I mean? And that's why people speak the Assyrian language or modern Hebrew right now till this day, bruh. They even got you thinking it's a modern version of your language when really the script is different. It's a derivative. So basically it's a knockoff from the script, and then it's inserted transliteration and translation of actual phonetic speaking words that they speak in. That has nothing to do with us. It's basically the Syrian. It's just wild, bro. They got y'all thinking it's something modern about this. It's nothing modern about this tongue, this script. They've been speaking it since First Kings, since way before that. What they tell them, don't speak to us in YAHAWAH'S. Speak to us in Assyrian. And y'all still doing it. Yahuwah. Israel. Still doing it. It's the Syrian tongue. I don't want to hear no crap about no dialect. Yeah. Israelites got a dialect. We gotta speak. We got a tongue to speak. We got a voice. We got voice accuracy. All of that. We should know who we speaking to. If you don't, you ain't got no discernment. Every captivity, our language was changed too. Why? So if that's the case, then the scriptures are real, because it says we're gonna discontinue from our heritage. But now all of a sudden, the scripture's true in that. But when somebody say, no, brother, you reading this scripture wrong. This scripture really saying people that spoke the language of Canaan, they're gonna come speaking that for real. No, brother, he gonna give us a new one. So do he change or not? When Yahweh in Genesis 1:1, the first words that came out of his mouth was YAHWAH. Awah. That's let there be light. Yahweh. So all of that stuff where y'all talk about it's the ha. It's the ha. You're a liar. The first thing that when he said let there be, Yah is the let there. The Yah, the Hayah is the beat, bro. Y'all don't even know what's going on, bro. Read the text, and you'll see when it say, "In the beginning, Yahweh created Elohim created the heavens and the earth, and the heaven and earth was without form and void, and the spirit of Elohim moved upon the face of the waters." And Elohim said, and that's where it is, right there. And Elohim said, "Read that." So is it gonna stay? So he gonna change how he began the world. He gonna change the language to fit your narrative. I'm so sick of y'all thinking that y'all gonna take the Most High and what he said and switch it to whatever you want, bro. I'm sick of this. Y'all done lost y'all mind, man. I'm out this motherfucker, man. I'm out this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look. Y'all better find something to do, man. And stop playing with the Most High like you could just do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Y'all full of crap, bro. So it is gonna return. Oh, okay. Because what I've been hearing through the grapevine with all these people lying and stuff, lying on the Most High, you're lying on the nation, you lying on everything, you lying on the people that's supposed to come, that's supposed to come from afar, even congregating with us, y'all. But we ain't gonna get the language back, right? I'm so sick of y'all lying to us, bro. I'm sick of you. I'm sick. Every time y'all turn around, y'all want to go and lie some type of way, bro. You a liar, bro. You a whole liar. What you talking about,
Yahweh, Jeremiah 17:5. Thus saith Yahweh, cursed be the man that trust in man and make it flesh his arm, and whose heart, mind, departed from Yahweh. Y'all better wake the fuck up, man, before it's too late. Every time somebody glorify the Most High, here come you niggas coming, well, don't forget about Yeshua. Don't forget about YAHAWAH'S. Man, shut the fuck up, man. I'm tired of you niggas, because I don't give a fuck about none of you niggas. You niggas don't give a fuck about the Most High. Everybody know you lie, he gone, this he gone. Somehow they bound to lead you, got you desperate, praying fast, and that's a man to come redeem you. And since you think that he's so real, then let he spit on you and beat you. If not, then you not Christ, like you a faking playing Peter, but at your legion, you go watch your way to teach us Jesus, who added to Yah's word like he was paid to sink a feature, but he didn't need you. Okay, how about Psalm 77:12? He said, I will meditate also of all thy words and talk of thy doing. So why does you keep talking about Jesus? Stop calling that nigga name. You know that you're wrong. Everybody know you lie. He gone, this he gone. And Yahweh ain't gon' lie. He cold as a cold. And tonight it ain't gon' lie. His soul is a hole. The Bible with the lights. You know that you're wrong. Everybody know you lie. He gone, this he gone. And Yahweh ain't gon' lie. He cold as a cold. And tonight it ain't gon' lie. His soul is a hole. The Bible with the lights.
Oh, damn, my bad. Anyway, look, bro. Y'all not finna get up here and try to act like, you know what I mean, we out here on some gatekeeping, black power, kill the white man stuff. You are a liar. And if you try, you try to paint that narrative on my channel, to my channel, you try to put them folks on me. You try to get these people involved in my life and try to make it seem like I'm out here on some anti stuff, when really I'm pro Yahawah. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And furthermore, why do we have to be the ones fighting? Why these people not fighting each other? You know what I'm saying? You got heathens in your DM trying to tag along. I got heathens in my DM trying to tag along. But you ain't trying to tag along. You know what I mean? Who do you love, bro? I'm out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Ahabatha, y'all, man. Ahabatha, much love. Kalaha. Khan. Diligently guard the commands of Yahawah, your power, and his witnesses and his laws, which he has commanded you. Praise Yahawah. Praise Yahawah. Hey, look, man. I pray the Most High blesses y'all and keep y'all in perfect peace, man. It's your brother, His Will, with another impelling idea.
Yahawah must have rubbed up some feathers on my latest song. It's like you better in the life, there's too much going on. Brother, please, can't you see we need to get along? That's crazy, I got he's in my DM trying to tag along. First they try to bring us up, then they bring us down. Come around, talk about the way about then and now. It's like nobody loves us, even though you say it loud. You can see, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Ain't nobody made you open your eyes except Yahawah, so why you keep on bothering me? You need to make your mind a vision following Yah, or you gon' run up behind somebody trying to deceive. I ask because I really want to know. Is it searching for the truth? Family, here we go. I try to warn them loud and clear, but they don't hear me though. Make me want to drop to my knees, throw some dirt up on my head and then scream and disbelieve what it's gonna be. Is it trying to flee Babylon and leave, or believe in this wicked scheme? Selling us a dream captivity, got us weakening the wicked in the deep. As we feed on every single bit of business on the media to see how you gotta read the cop, they gotta think. Take your time and patience free. No, we don't make it a personal beef. I told them we was the chosen seed, but it's basically Negro, please, what they telling me, though I can't. Yahawah must have rubbed up some feathers on my latest song. It's like you decorating the lights, there's too much going on. Brother, please, can't you see we need to get along? That's crazy, I got heathens in my deal try to tag along. At first they try to bring us up, then they bring us down. Come around, talk about the way about when and now. It's like nobody loves us, even though they say it loud. You can see, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, hey.
I start, let me give all praises to my king. How could I lie and deny the time he's looking out for me? I've been somewhere with a chauffeur trying to warn my people bleed. And some people full of pride, I gotta follow my smoke tree. Y'all can't beat around the bush, you know exactly what I mean. Have me pacing back and forth, sometimes my wife gotta tell me breathe. Can you believe me? Had the audacity, tell me to read. Y'all be the same reason why I be tripping and thinking and telling your ass to leave. It get better as it go, I see the wicked as it bleeds. I just watch you from a distance as a heathen by the schemes. They can keep on trying all they want to. It's full pressure. Stay away from me. Like how many times I told these questions, please don't pray for me. Lying to my people make me mad. Please don't pray for me. I know some Israelites are dying hoping they see slavery. It's full pressure. You see the first things is first kings. Something about who you serving. The thought I had to ask is so disturbing. The doctrine got you swerving. You swear the devil's lurking. Yeah. Well, I can't wait to see everything is gonna happen. Zechariah 8:3. All I can hope and pray is that I'll be worthy. Oh, now I hope you heard me. If you ain't trying to get to the store, get out my presence. Stay on my block with all that folly, ain't no blessings in it. We don't lie, all lies in our direction. They show the wrong, you help with God, it's full pressure. If you ain't trying to get to the store, get out my presence. Stay on my block with all that folly, ain't no blessings in it. We don't lie, all lies in our direction. They show the wrong, you help with God, it's full pressure. That means full pressure. Just cause I be nice, don't mean it's nice.
All right, now the sister wanted to go through Nehemiah. Now what I'm gonna do is, because her request, yeah. See, now the request, and I want to fulfill all requests, because y'all should all like to do half of it and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But the sister, she said, I know you're trying to close, but when you get a chance, when you get a chance, you should do a whole teaching on Nehemiah 9. So I'm gonna put that in my what's the name? You know what I'm saying? I can do that one. There was another one I wanted to do as well. I'm definitely gonna get on that. But in the meantime, I want to read this so we can remember exactly where we leave off at. You know what I'm saying? Because this basically got a matter of fact, I'm gonna line this up with the next video that I come in with, showing more how we was disinherited from our heritage. Nehemiah 9:2. And the Israelites separated themselves from all foreigners and stood and confessed their sins and the iniquities of their fathers. Let that sit in, bro. That's an order right there. We have to separate ourselves from the nations first, from all foreigners, confessing our sins. So when you say Israelites crying out to Yah because of the oppression, you are not supposed to have an oppressor up there, and you cannot no longer, if you was ignorant to it at that time, you see this video, brother, you can no longer say, how can you tell by hearing somebody's voice that they not an Israelite? I proved you wrong. I proved you wrong through scripture. I proved you wrong through academics studies. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to say. But we're gonna have to double back down on this, because hey, she brought out a good point. This Nehemiah chapter 9, this needs a whole study to see the footsteps of our ancestors. Stop reading these books. Stop reading the Torah as if they're just words on a paper. They're footprints, actions, emotions, and prophecies that they went through, that they seen, things they did, things they didn't do. In order for you to go to the ancient path, you got to know what they was doing that wasn't ancient. Discernment that shows. Exactly. So anyway, man, Sister X, Benny, your wife, Malak, people on the replay, watching, you know what I mean? Take it how y'all want to, man. You could take it how you want to. But my job and the opportunity that I used to come up here was not to start any conflict. I never started a conflict. It was to show y'all got to stop being so victimized and believing everything somebody's saying when he trying to cover up his own irresponsibility. That's all that's about. You was irresponsible. You held that flame in front of the nation and you passed it to somebody else. That was a whole stranger. You did not know her. She was more of a stranger because you didn't know her. You never heard her, never heard her voice, never seen her face, never spoke to her, didn't know her. You was out of order just because you let this woman come up there and she got a whole husband while that man wouldn't talk to you face to face, man to man. Now, you made that man look bad because you was given the flame to lead people in the correct direction, and you failed miserably. I pray the Most High blesses y'all and keep you in perfect peace. It's your brother, His Will, with another impelling idea, man. Yahawah alone and Him alone. Yahawah Labah, Wa Labah, Wa Yahawah Labah. Shalom, man.